Hello, I'm Sarah Wing, and I will be teaching week 2 of Awaken the Artist from Light Switch to Lighthouse. Week 2 is entitled, Do You See What I See? And I'm just going to talk a little about what to bring and about that workshop. So, what you need is essentially something to write with and something to write on. So I'm just going to talk about if I were to go into a workshop, I tend to, I have different journals, and depending on the workshop, I usually end up taking notes, and I like to select a journal for that workshop. Maybe you're the same way. Maybe, I have a lot of different fun journals, so sometimes, I pick out the one that just resonates with the workshop, or I'm doing similar work in, or maybe you like a little more structure, like just these college line paper type notebooks, or maybe you want to just write on loose paper. I think the only consideration beyond that would be when you feel creative in your writing, do you like writing on blank paper or line paper? Generally speaking, sometimes I like writing on blank paper, but in general, I really like having lines to write on. And then just bringing something to write with. So, pen, pencil, or I know sometimes when I'm writing about something, and or in a workshop or taking notes, sometimes I like to use different colored pens. I like to use different colors. So that's a consideration. But what we're going to be doing is really writing down what's arising for us. So we're just recording what's arising for us. I don't want to give too much else away because I do want the responses to be in the moment. But this whole workshop is about self-expression. It's looking at it in a way you probably haven't looked at it before. And in this beautiful, safe container, we're going to stir up some curiosity, maybe some confusion. So really, again, what to bring for week 2, something to write on, things to write with, coffee, tea, water from the French Alps. I guess the only other thing that I tend to bring to a space, after I've chosen the space I'm going to be in for the workshop, I'm a crystal person, so I will bring in intentions either through like a physical choice of a crystal. Maybe I want to hold a particular crystal and it makes sense for me to kind of imbue the energy that I'm working in. Or maybe I'm wearing one and I'll wear a particular crystal, like this bloodstone or some opals. So those are kind of my recommendations. But the only tools you need to bring, something to write on, something to write with, and it's all about self-expression. I'm going to leave it at that. I think we're going to have a lot of fun and hopefully open yourself up in a way that you haven't tried before, in a very safe, gentle way with a group of very gentle, loving, kind souls who are happy to be there and play. And I'm looking forward to it. And I will see you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or Francine or Simone and we'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. Otherwise, I will see you, and I'll be asking if you see what I see in week 2.